Ladies and gentlemen, stop what you're doing. Pull out your phone, download PrizePicks right now. They're the leader in daily fantasy sports, and all you need is a little bit of knowledge of a sport. It ain't just got to be football, because I know we're all Cowboy fans here, but boy, oh boy, the Cowboys are not fun to watch. But I just need a little bit of knowledge, whether it be NFL, NBA, they got college football, they got boxing, MMA. If you're a gamer, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Valorant, whatever you want to get down on, all you have to do is pick 2 to 6 players, take a look at their projected stats, put in a little bit of analysis because you're brilliant, and just choose more or less. Because I'll tell y'all what I'm about to do. Ever since I seen Cooper Rush go out there and throw for 45 yards versus the Eagles, I'm gonna go find him on PrizePicks, and I'm picking less on everything for damn Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush pass attempts, less. Cooper Rush pass completions, less. Cooper Rush passing yards, less. Oh, well, there's a play for Cooper Rush 0.5 touchdowns. I'm picking less because I have no faith in Cooper Rush and my Dallas Cowboys. You can win 2, 5, 10, 50, or 100 times your money. Me, myself, I am a sucker for a 6-player lineup, and it is legal in Texas, so I've been getting busy. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to save a little bit of money. I want you to download the PrizePicks app. I want you to go to prizepicks.com, whatever tickles your fancy, okay? Let's just say that you deposit $10, right? And you want to make 2 $5 lineups. As soon as you play your $5 lineup, PrizePicks will give you $50 instantly. That means you can then make 10 $5 lineups. You can do whatever you want to do, man. PrizePicks wants you to make some money, all right? So come get down with us. PrizePicks, the leader in daily fantasy sports. And we are back. Today we're looking at Micah Parsons. And listen, man, let's just keep it a buck here, man. Zim was already getting the defense in better shape. He was working on some creative ways to kind of manufacture some pressure and stuff like that. But when Micah Parsons comes back, the whole defense gets a little bit better. He 100% put the nipple on the titty. You feel me? So we're going to watch a little bit of Micah today and how he kind of beat the hell out the Giants. Also, too, if you are ready for draft season, right? Some of y'all aren't, but like some of y'all like are just tapped in right now, then tap into my Patreon, patreon.com/vochlombardi. We are definitely watching film over there. Okay, let's run it for the cardio. We ain't doing nothing else. Micah Parsons about to beat the hell out of Neil right here, man. It just is what it is, bro. So some people just better than you know. Now I don't know if this was on purpose. Michael working the insides and Louis Fowl looping around. I don't know if it was on purpose, but if it was done really, really well, because Micah Parsons just simply, like, he doesn't just take B gap, because if he does 9 times out of 10, like, then he turns into a help guy, and Neil is in good position to kind of help deal with B gap right now. B gap's not that big right now because Neil is in position here, but Micah is going to work upfield a little bit. Okay, then he's going to work the inside. Okay, he's going to work upfield and then take the inside. Okay, he's going to take one and pass it around. You know what I mean? So with that being the case, like, why does that work? Because the idea of Micah just running upfield on you is terrifying. Micah being bursty, quicker than you, faster than you, better than you off the line of scrimmage, like that can terrify you. And if you look at Neil, you actually see Neil not just kick, but he kind of jumps off the line of scrimmage, right? He just, boom, he kind of jumps off the line of scrimmage. And he kind of gets his landmark a little wide, or rather gets to his landmark a little wide, which opens up so much more room to the inside here for Micah to do his work and Leo Fowl to come around the outside there. Good play. And let's take a look at this play, man. There's a lot of elements that kind of got involved in this play. And we'll just break them all down here. Get a little sack action on the back end there. So the first key to this, in my personal opinion, I don't know the play call. I'm just guessing. I think it's Overshown, right? So Overshown gets what's probably like called the first back out, or the first threat, or the first whatever's working in that direction. This time it was Overshown in like let's see, Overshown and 29 right here. So I don't know for sure that Overshown was 1-on-1 with 29, but if I had to assume, if Wandale, let me get back right here, if Wandale would have been the first guy out, then Overshown probably would have ran with him. Or if somebody else in motion would have then ran, then Overshown would have run with him. Or if 84 was the first guy coming out, then Overshown, whatever, right? But in this particular case, it was 29 being the first guy out. So if that's the case, Overshown probably just ran with him. And that's important because I don't think Drew Lock is looking that direction at all. I think it's fake. I think it's theatrics. I I don't think that the Wan'Dale Robinson was the true threat over there. I think he's just using his eyes. He being Drew Lock is just using his eyes to misdirect this way, but he really comes back and flips his head to the other side, right? He's going to flip his head to the other side and look for the running back over there. Now that could be a good idea to hit the running back, but Overshown gonna haul ass in that direction, right? So we probably don't even want to look that way here. And then we got pressure coming from Micah and Mozzie. Let me highlight Mozzie real quick, because if there's three things in this world that are guaranteed, is death, is taxes, and that's Mozzie beating the shit out of John Michael Smith, man. If there's two games that we could just highlight and be like, hey man, Mozzie had really good games these days. Mozzie really looked like a pro these days. Like if we could play the Giants 17 times, Mozzie would be a damn Hall of Famer, dog, in one season, 17 games. That's all it takes. Mozzie gonna beat the hell out of John Michael Smith. But that's one element there. But then there's another piece of just Micah Parsons just whooping linebackers, right? I mean, pardon me, tight ends, just whooping tight ends. Like, listen, man, this little chip by this tight end, that does nothing. And if anything, the chip makes Micah more wide than his right tackle probably wanted. If anything, the right tackle gets, or whoever's pulling here, I guess this is a horrible setup. It's a horrible damn design. If you're gonna get a puller to help block with Micah right here. But anyway, if Micah was like right here, then this would have been a fantastic block by this guard right here to come up and deal with him. But the fact that Micah had to deal with the chip that widened him, that made him a little wide a little bit, and the fact that this guard had to come all the way over, the guard ain't got the facilities to deal with Micah rushing that wide. So those three things kind of had something to do with this play getting toe up. This isn't even all that technical, and in real life, it's probably just a busted situation. You know, some guys just kind of got mixed up here, but either way, it's always fun to see Micah Parsons chase people down. I think Donovan Wilson got credited with this sack, I believe. Let me just run this back. Donovan is coming from off the screen here, so he's right there. He's coming off screen there. So, yeah, it's probably technically Donovan's sack for real. But what it probably is a result of, keeping it a buck with you, you got a linebacker. Here we go. A linebacker in A-gap. And you got this character that commands destruction and just tears up everything if you don't account for him. So your running back, you have to pick, man. If you're the running back, you have to pick. Or if you're the play caller, you have to pick. And this is a little more technical than I thought. I thought it was just some little nonsense up front, but I guess I could just break this down a little bit. If you're the running back, you, as a play caller, you're going to tell your running back to do one of three things, right? He's either going to be responsible for a linebacker in A gap. Okay. So let's just say, for example, Overshown does this, Micah does this, but in real life, we just want to be ready. Like, even if Louisville comes over there, we'll just call this, hey, you just block non-big dude A gap, right? This will let the running back know, hey, you're blocking anybody that's not a lineman that's coming in A gap. And that'll kind of cover your ass a little bit. Even if it's Donovan Wilson coming off screen into A gap here, then that'll just have you covered, right? So that's one thing that can like confuse the hell out you. Off screen, you got Donovan actually walked up over here, right? Off the screen. Can y'all see that? Cool. Off the screen. So that can confuse the running back. You got your double A gap look here that could possibly confuse your running back. And then you got the center that kind of got to figure all this out as well. So in real life, you get boom, you get two linebackers bailing out. I apologize. Three linebackers bailing out. You blitzing Donovan, but we ain't even tripping about Donovan. And what made me think about that is like the running back's actually, he's looking over there. He's looking over there at Donovan. Or he could be looking over there at Micah Parsons, because in real life, Micah turns into an A-gap linebacker, right? So just, and look, the running back say, forget all this. I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to run a route and get up out of here. So in terms of, hey, how can I confuse the hell out of the Giants here? I think Zimmer did a really good job doing this, man. You're gonna blitz Dono on the outside. You're gonna loop Micah, and you're gonna drop your linebackers here. It's pretty solid there. I don't like how Osa getting blocked over there, but it's pretty solid. And here's Micah just tearing shit up. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all to pieces, bro. Love y'all to pieces, man. Couldn't possibly do this show without you. Couldn't run this channel without you. We got 93,000 subs in the tank there. We're trying to get to 100 by the end of draft season, man. Love y'all to pieces. If you hadn't subscribed, please hit the button and hit the like too, man. It don't cost no money. I don't ask for a whole bunch. Love y'all to pieces, man. But yeah, tap into the patreon.com/vochlombardi to start watching draft film. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all hold it down. Till next time. Salute.